Hudson Strait is a significant waterway in northern Canada that connects the Atlantic Ocean to Hudson Bay. It stretches approximately 450 miles, about 725 kilometers, from east to west and varies in width from 30 to 150 miles, 50 to 240 kilometers. The strait lies between Baffin Island to the north and the northern coast of Quebec and Labrador to the south. This strategic location makes Hudson Strait an essential passage for navigation, linking the rich inland waters of Hudson Bay with the Atlantic seaboard. The waterway plays a crucial role in both ecological and economic contexts for the surrounding regions. Historical significance. Hudson Strait holds considerable historical importance, particularly in the era of European exploration. It was first navigated by the English explorer Henry Hudson in 1610 during his search for a northwest passage to Asia. Hudson's voyage marked the beginning of European interest in the northern regions of Canada, opening up avenues for trade and exploration. Over time, the strait became a vital route for fur trading by the Hudson's Bay Company, which established trading posts along the shores of Hudson Bay and surrounding rivers. The strait's history reflects the intersection of indigenous communities' traditional life and European colonial ambitions. Hydrography and oceanography. Hydrographically, Hudson Strait is characterized by strong tidal currents and a complex system of channels, islands, and shoals. These currents are influenced by the inflow and outflow between Hudson Bay and the Atlantic Ocean, which can create turbulent waters, especially near the narrower sections of the strait. The water temperature remains cold throughout most of the year, with surface ice covering the strait from late autumn to early summer in many areas. Icebreakers and specialized vessels are often required for safe navigation, especially during the spring breakup when floating ice can pose a serious hazard. The strait's water is relatively shallow in parts, with depths ranging between 100 and 400 feet, 30 to 120 meters, although deeper channels exist that facilitate the movement of larger ships. Climate and environmental conditions. The climate around Hudson Strait is classified as Arctic maritime, with long, harsh winters and short, cool summers. Winter temperatures often drop below 30 degrees C, 22 degrees F, and snow and ice dominate the landscape for most of the year. Summers are brief, with temperatures occasionally rising above freezing, allowing for partial ice melt and increased maritime activity. The strait's environment supports a variety of Arctic wildlife, including seals, walruses, and several species of whales such as belugas and narwhals. Migratory birds also depend on the strait and surrounding coastal areas for nesting and feeding during the summer months. Environmental changes, including rising Arctic temperatures and melting sea ice, are increasingly affecting the ecosystem, with implications for navigation and local communities. Economic importance. Hudson Strait has long been a critical waterway for economic activities in northern Canada. Historically, it was the main route for fur trade and exploration. Today, it serves as a key shipping corridor for transporting minerals, timber, and other resources from the interior of Canada to global markets. The nearby port of Churchill in Manitoba, located at the western end of Hudson Bay, relies on the strait for access to international waters. Fishing, shipping, and potential mineral exploration in surrounding regions add to the strait's economic significance. Seasonal ice conditions continue to influence shipping schedules, making careful planning essential for safe and efficient transportation. Cultural and indigenous significance. Hudson Strait is not only a geographic feature but also an area of deep cultural importance for indigenous peoples, including the Inuit and Cree communities. These communities have inhabited the coastal regions for thousands of years, relying on the strait's rich marine resources for sustenance and transportation. traditional hunting and fishing practices continue to be a central part of their way of life. Cultural stories, legends, and knowledge about ice conditions, animal migration, and seasonal changes have been passed down through generations, highlighting the intimate relationship between people and the Strait's natural environment. Navigation challenges. Navigating Hudson Strait presents several challenges due to its ice conditions, strong currents, and narrow passages. Fog and sudden storms are common during transitional seasons, further complicating maritime travel. The strait's shallow areas and numerous islands require accurate charts and experienced pilots to prevent accidents. Despite these challenges, advances in technology, icebreaker vessels, and satellite navigation have improved the safety and efficiency of travel through the strait, supporting both commercial and research operations. Conclusion. Hudson Strait is a unique and vital Arctic waterway, combining historical, economic, environmental, and cultural significance. From its role in early European exploration to its current function as a shipping route and ecological habitat, the strait remains an integral part of northern Canada's geography. Its cold, turbulent waters and harsh climate continue to shape the lives of those who navigate, study, and inhabit the surrounding regions. As Arctic conditions evolve due to climate change, Hudson Strait's strategic importance and environmental sensitivity are likely to grow, making it a key focus for scientific research, resource management, and sustainable development.